Hey there, my name is Leila, and today I'm sure you're all aware that the world is being changed by the COVID 19 situation. That's our present reality, and many industries, many jobs, many businesses are being affected in different ways. Um, I don't know about you, but if you know someone or if you're the person who needs to look for a solution, a financial solution during this time, I may have something that can help you, which is what I'm going to share with you briefly. So I'll start with a brief statistics of some of the industries that have been affected. This was in the US, but I'm sure it cuts across the different countries. The hotel industry, the airline industry, retail industry, sports, movies, food industry are all being affected. That means jobs are being lost, businesses are shutting down, and everyone is looking for a solution. So different countries have been affected in different ways. For example, in my country, Uganda, schools are being shut down, hotels are off, government officials are home, and so many things are changing. And what about in your country? What about in your community? What changes do you see that have emerged as a result of this COVID-19 situation? Well, if you're a person who wants to adapt, adjust, and accommodate, someone who is looking for answers, financial answers, I have a solution for you. What solution do I have? It's about an industry we all know called the internet, the digital age. So if there's an industry that can withstand any circumstances, any external circumstances, any political issues, any disease, it is the internet. That means if your business is on the internet, you will keep earning despite the conditions happening around the world. Now I'll start off by sharing a quote by Bill Gates, who is, as we know, one of the richest men in the US. And he was saying that if your business is not on the internet, then you will be out of business. That is the founder of Microsoft. Basically meaning if you're starting a business venture, consider putting it online. That we're going to look at. Now there are two options you can consider. You can either, in 2020, start your own company. That means you start your own e-commerce company from scratch. You set up the website, you set up the infrastructure, payment methods, delivery methods. It's a long process and it costs a lot of money. But I want to talk to you about a simpler option, option B, which means you plug yourself into an already existing reputable system. That means you find a company that's already online and you plug yourself in, and you're able to do business with it without having to spend lots of money by starting your own. So there are many companies out there, but today I want to share with you one of the best because it's a company I've been with for the last since 2008, basically, since I was 18 years old. It's a company called QNet. QNet is a company that originated from Asia and is 100% online, has been operating since 1998 on our website www.qnet.net. Now, why would you look at QNet? I'll give you some pointers why I consider this and why I think you should consider it as well. First of all, it's 100% online. That means you can do the business anywhere. You're not limited by geographical position. Your customer is the world. That's what it means. There are no age restrictions in QNet. You can be 18, you can be 30, you can be 70 like my mom. Anyone can be part of it. Of course, we have US dollar payments. That's a great advantage. We are not earning in local currency. USD is the international currency, and it keeps growing. So 2 weeks back, the dollar was at a different rate, and also today it's at a different rate. It's at a higher rate, so you're in much better position to earn in dollars. QNet is an inheritable business, basically meaning you can pass it on to the next person. So it doesn't have to end with you. You can pass it on to your loved ones as well. And of course, there are no qualifications required. You don't have to be overly educated or know so much. You just have to come in and be ready to be an entrepreneur. So just a little bit about the company. We've been around for 21 years. This is going to be our 22nd year in September. It was started in 1998 by this Malaysian gentleman you see, Dato Vijay Ishwaran. A photo of him taken at the World Economic Forum. That is basically a meeting for world leaders, business leaders, to discuss how they can create solutions for the world. So he's not a small businessman. He's a giant in the world. Still about the company, this is our tower in Malaysia, QI Tower, owned by us. And we are also having a university still in Malaysia because our founder is from there. And on the side of Africa, we are sponsoring the CAF. That is the Confederation of Africa Games. So whenever there's a match between two African countries, you'll be able to see our logo in the stadium of whichever country the match is taking place. But I think our biggest partnership to date is the Manchester City partnership, whereby our company has been in partnership with the Manchester City Football Club since the year 2014, all the way up to 2029. What does that mean? That if a club like Man City, which is 125 years old, can trust us, you have no reason to doubt this company. And on the side of the women's team, we also sponsor them. You will be able to see our logo on their t-shirts whenever they are playing a game. So what is the business concept behind QNet? It's a simple one. We are an online company, and the company is saying you watching this video are connected to a number of people around the world. They can be in any country or even in your own country, but QNet wants you to connect those people to our website, www.qnet.net, so that they can buy our amazing products and services in exchange for commissions. So you're expandable. It's not about you only. You with a group of people equals lots of money given to you through QNet. So we are an online shopping mall, just like you would see Alibaba.com, Jumia.com, and Amazon, and so many online companies. We are also an online shopping mall. But we have decided to concentrate on essential products. That means products that people are looking for today. For example, we are into health and wellness industry. It's an industry today where we are all looking at how can we improve our immunity, how can we be safe, how can we resist diseases. So we have amazing products in this range. And we're also into e-learning, because as you know today, most institutions have been closed because of the pandemic, and everyone is looking for how can I study online without having to go to a physical classroom. So we are into these two amazing areas. A little bit about our health collection. I'll just mention briefly about the products. For more details, I'll link you to another video. First one we have here is the Home Pure Water Filter, which is a filtration system for cleaning water, basically straight from your tap into your glass once you connect the machine, removing everything dangerous, the viruses, the bacteria, the chemicals, and of course giving you the best, so that you don't have to keep boiling water or buying expensive mineral water. Once this is connected, you get the best in water. The other area we are into is a product called a chip pendant. This is a must-have because today we are all using gadgets. We're using phones, we're using laptops, we're using watching televisions. But how many of you have ever wondered the amount of radiations which come from exposing ourselves to these gadgets? This is where the pendant comes in to shield you from the effects of the radiations. We're also into the BioDisc 3. This is a glass which basically structures your drinking water into water that is more beneficial for your health. Why? Because not all water you're taking in is the best. However, a few places in the world have been blessed to have what we call healing waters, water which you take and your body is able to heal itself because it has minerals which are necessary. So for example, in Uganda we have Chitagata, and there are some places in India as well, Pakistan, And this water is water that keeps us looking younger, fights disease, and so many other great benefits. So for you to have it on the daily in your home, that's where you need the BioDisc. Another area we are into is Edge. Edge is a product that works on the immunity of the body, basically to help you to be more resistant to infections and disease. It also works on a number of diseases, over 98. Details about them will be sent in another video. And of course, our e-learning courses, we are partnering with QLearn and the Quest International University in Malaysia to offer online courses in areas of business. We are into IT, health courses, management, all done from the comfort of your home or your office or wherever you may prefer to do them, because we have an application. So how do you start? Starting with us is simple. 3 simple steps. The first one is you buy a product from QNet. You buy it online at www.qnet.net. When you buy it, you receive an online tracking center. This tracking center, you see labeled 001. It's basically cementing your partnership with the company. But in terms of earning, it has a potential of $25,000 a week. Now, how does it earn? The company requires you to refer a minimum of 2 customers to buy from our website. Once you have also, you're the first customer, and then you refer 2 more people to buy something online. When you bring A and B, you put your first friend A on the left side of your tracking center and B on the right side or on your tracking center. This is all happening online. You don't have to worry about how it happens. And then you teach them to do the same, and everyone gets paid in the process. Once you refer 2 customers, you get paid. Once they refer 2 customers, they get paid, and everyone walks away with US dollars. So on the side of payment, our company concentrates on a principle of business volumes. This is very important because it determines our earnings. Basically, business volumes are points which are assigned to each of the products we're selling, and they are the ones that determine how much you earn from the company. For example, if you buy a home pure water filter, it comes with 1,000 points, 1,000 BV. If you buy our e-learning courses, they come between 750 BV to 1,500 BV. The chip pendant has 1,000 BV. If you buy our BioDisc, it's also 1,000 BVs, depending on your country. Different countries have different BVs allocated to their points. So how are you paid? The company will simply calculate how many, if you have a total of 3,000 BVs on the left side of your tracking center, and another 3,000 BVs on the right from the sales being made of the products, you will earn a commission of $225 per week. That is the commission you earn whenever you banners, 3,000 business volumes on one side and 3,000 BVs on the other side. So that's good money. In today's economy, it's good money. So there are 2 ways you can start. You can either start with the 1,500 BV products. That means you can choose something from our e-learning. It can be a combination of the BioDisc and our Edge, depending on your interest. In terms of cash, it will cost you between $1,050 to $1,750, depending on the product you have chosen. So if you choose to make the investment of 1.5, you still get your tracking center. As you can see, it has left and right. Then you refer your 2 customers, which are mandatory. The first level, QNet will give you a check of $212.5. That is the first check you make if you invested 1,050 USD, and your 2 people have also bought an item of the same amount of money. So what next? They also refer their 2 customers, because that is the requirement of earning. Next level give you $225. So the income keeps growing. Next level gives you 450, 900, 1,800. As you can see, the figures keep on multiplying. Now, just to show you the return of investment, which is a business concept, you're looking at where are the profits. Now, when your group has grown to 8 people on each side, and you've made $900, at this point you're already earning profits. When we do a calculation of all this money, it's over $1,700. That means you're already in the profit generating from QNet. So, or you can start with option B of 3,000 business volumes. That will cost you about $2,000, double of the first one, but the returns are also higher. As you can see, when you start with 2000 USD and you refer to customers who are also buying items worth the same price, you will get 325 US dollars on the first level. When they also refer their two customers, you'll get a commission of 450, which is double this person who started with less. So next level gives you 900, and when you reach the profit level of 8 people on each side, you're receiving $1,800. So the 3000 BB option is better if you want to earn faster from our company. So I look forward to your response, how we can get started and make this work, because this is the ultimate solution right now. Online customers are the world is our customer base, and we're earning USD from the comfort of wherever we want to do this business from. So I look forward to working with you and getting your feedback. Thank you.